Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to Sunshine Haze Co. I'm Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen, it's time for a new moon reading. This time around we're looking at the Libra Lunar cycle, so we're looking at the month of October. This video is for the Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. It is a general reading. If you feel like what I'm saying isn't resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box, okay? All right, y'all. Typical 4-card spread, looking at the energy coming up for you or the energies that you need to be tapping into during the next month. Any challenges or obstacles you might be facing during October. And then also, because we are dealing with the Libra influence, looking at where you need to either adjust or tip the scales in order to come into alignment with what's best for you during this time. And then as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this reading, okay? All right, so let's get started. The first card that I have coming up for you guys in your spread is in the position of the energy coming up for you, the energy that you need to be tapping into. And when I first pulled this card, I said, oh, Aries, you're lit. You got the fire card popping up in the energy for you during this next month. So what I get with that is that October is going to be really fucking popping for y'all. I feel like you guys are really, even though we're underneath an air lunar cycle, like I feel like y'all are just really in your element. We also have your full moon coming up this month. So it's kind of like you actually are in your element energetically. And then also the best, I keep wanting to, so I'm just going to come out and it's been playing in my head since I pulled the card. In the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the Bay. Okay. Like that's the energy that I feel like y'all are coming into October with. So it's hella lit for you, Aries. I feel like you guys are, really into the things that you're passionate about during this month. I feel like you're having really positive interactions with people. I feel like your relationships with others are really moving along pretty smoothly. And I feel like you feel like you're very much so surrounded by positive energy, which Aries, when you feel good, you put out the energy that you feel good, and you guys are cardinal fire, and you start off the zodiac calendar. So you guys, when you feel good, you put out this energy of I feel good, so everybody needs to feel good, because that's Aries, because y'all know when y'all mad, everybody needs to be mad, or when y'all sad, everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are just in this really super positive space during this month of October, and this energy is really serving you well. I feel like you've got the Midas touch during the month of October. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold, because you really are rocking with yourself, and you really are putting out that type of energy during this next month, okay? So I'm lit for y'all. I'm like, hey, okay, Aries. Okay. Next card that y'all have coming up in your spread is in the crossing position, and this one is kind of interesting because you've got a water card here and you got the fire element here. These energies clash, and water puts fire out. So let's talk about this. You've got the Knight of Cups. This is a court card, so very briefly I want to touch on this could be somebody around you, a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody with those water tendencies, very sensitive, loving, nurturing, intuitive, but this could be somebody around you that is kind of trying to dim your light, maybe, or is not really feeling the fact that you got all this fire and you got all this shit going for you and you're all happy for yourself. So they're tossing a lot of negative energy your way. Whenever water comes up in a crossing position, it's a heavy, dense, negative energy. So this could be somebody really just trying to put a damper on your style. If it is someone around you like that, Aries, I'm not going to say exactly what's in my head, but that you get on out of here with all that. Like just because of your energy, I don't think that this is going to phase you too much, but I feel like it could set you off. And with you resonating with all this fire during this month, you could be a little bit impulsive in the way that you speak or the way that you react to this person. So just be very mindful that you got the juice, you got the sauce during this next month. This person does not, and they're jelly if it is a person. Now, on the other hand, because this is a general reading, if we're just talking about the energy, this is the Knight of Cups. The Knight cards come in with a message from this suit. So with the Knight of Cups card, there's this message of, you know, there's this coming into, like, it can bring in the message of love, it can bring in the message of intuition, it can bring in the message of, you know, emotions and emotional attachments and investments, and really, you know, coming into your passions and really doing what makes you feel good. This is in a crossing position. So this is telling me, Aries, you got all this fire, you got all these ideas and all this passion, but are you having a hard time executing them in the physical? Is something weighing you down? Are your circumstances not allowing for you to really be all the fire that you can be? You know, are you just thinking about these passions and these things, or something? There's a disconnect here, and the water is putting your fire out. This is the crossing position for you. However, I say you can turn these things into upright positions and supporting energies, and instead of having the water put the fire out, the fire could, you know, I don't know scientific terms, but the fire could do something with the water and create some steam and get it really popping, you know? So if y'all are into analogies. So yes, try to turn this Knight of Cups into an upright position. Bring in your own passions. Bring in, you know, what you feel like you're passionate and emotionally invested in, and actually devote some energy to it in the physical. Try not to let the water put you out, but try to let the fire help the water make steam. Okay. Y'all tell science was not my thing. I did always say, though, if I was ever, like, if I would have went the direction of science and mathematics as opposed to communications and art and writing, I would have been, I would have studied the planets. I would have studied space. Anyways, I digress. The next card that you have coming up in your spread is in the position of this Libra energy, where you need to adjust or tip the scales in order for you to come into alignment with your highest good during the month of October. And I like the Seven of Coins. That's the card that you've got coming up here. I think the message for you, Aries, as I was saying, like, turn the Knight of Cups into an upright position and actually, you know, do the shit that you're passionate about, that you get all that fire energy about. The Seven of Coins is a card of, you know, strategy, of doing diligent work, of putting work in, strategy, of, you know, patience. So what I want to say here, Aries, although we're in an air cycle and it's fast moving, although you got this fire energy tapping up for you, your challenge is water, which is slow moving, and your move is earth, which is also slow moving. So I think you need to just tap a little bit more into the air and tap into that perspective and that intellect, and really think about all these things that you want to do, or all these things that can make you happy, and bring in this feeling of, okay, I'm feeling good and I'm passionate and I'm happy and I got this juice and I got this sauce and I'm doing everything that I need to do. Put a little bit of thought into your strategy in order to get you really into this space and really into resonating within your aspect in your element, okay? The Seven of Coins is also, just because it's a Pentacles card, it's a money card. Y'all know I love the money cards. The Seven of Coins does talk about abundance coming in and really building abundance, and really carefully and strategically and methodically building this success for yourself. So that's why I say be considered and tap into that intellect of the Libra air while we have it during the month of October, so that you can really, you know, all the things that you want to do, in order to just doing them because it'll make you happy, so that you can either turn some revenue or turn some, you know, some sort of gain from it. So yeah, Seven of Coins is where you need to adjust your scales. You need to strategize, you need to think, you need to put in work, and you need to just honestly have a little bit of patience, because you're crossing energy and your action are not the fast elements, okay? All right, last card that I have coming up for you, Aries, is in the position of the soul message, and there's two messages with this. You've got the soulmates card, which is 41, which breaks down to 5, change, transformation. We're right in the beginning of fall. So one, the soulmate energy, I think, is just coming in to say, like, everything that is transpiring, all this, you feeling yourself, and you know, turning this Knight of Cups into an upright position and supporting energy to really put your energy into your passions and really do what makes you feel happy, and you know, really giving some thought and time into your strategy and into the way that you do your work, is really just going to put you into this place to where you feel like you're supposed to be, where you feel like you belong, right? Now, on the other hand, just very briefly, although this is not a love reading, I do feel like I have to put this message out here. Aries, some of you may either be in a new relationship or dealing with somebody, or have just, like, did something different in your relationship, and it's thumbs up. that's the message I get, is like that it's good for you for the time being. That one slipped out. I don't know what that one was about, but I guess for the time being. But right now, some of you might be in a soulmate situation, and I just want to tell you, like, while you're underneath this Libra lunar influence, you know, take all that love for what it is. You deserve it, Aries. You know, you deserve it. There's work being done here. You feeling yourself. Why not feel somebody else? Literally and figuratively. You got the soulmate energy here. This is your soul message. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. Do what brings love. Makes you feel love. Do what brings light into your life. Okay? All right, Aries, that's your reading. I hope that resonated with you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, you can do so through my Etsy shop. I do have that link down below. I am having a fall sale, by the way. And also check out the Libra Lunar Cycle video. And thank you guys for watching. And that's it. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.